What's up, guys? Chase Daniel here, Chase Daniel Show, brought to you by Launch Hydrate. Today, we are digging back into Dak. Yep, every single week we're going to dig into Dak because I think he is playing at a top 5 quarterback level in the National Football League. They did exactly what they were supposed to do against the Panthers, and that was pull away late. It was a little bit close. Dak is just staying steady. They're right in the thick of the NFC playoff picture. Obviously, they're like 7-3, and they are the wild card seed, which is wild to me. They're still very much in play for that 1 seed. There's a lot to play for. Really excited to dig back into Dak. All right, let's get into it. Dak Prescott, Carolina Panthers. Everyone thought this was going to be a blowout. It was a little bit closer than what people thought. Here, play 6 of the game. Okay, blow up shot to CeeDee Lamb right there. They've run this play before, and all it is 4 verticals with stops on the outside. Okay, and what they're doing, little hinge route, which is like a 14-yard stop, hinge route. Okay, they're going 4 vertical, really 3 vertical right here. And he's just picking off where to work on that free safety. All right, so he picks his guy, CD. Okay, and I thought the Panthers, for the most part, did a pretty good job this game handling, for the most part, these Dallas Cowboys receivers, the playmakers, everything about there. And honestly, there's a lot of penalties on this tape that was allowed the Dallas Cowboys to keep drives going. And yeah, look, if anything, I'd like for him to work down here in a bender. Okay, when you're playing this type of man coverage underneath, he's trying to drive this ball in. It needs to be a little bit of a quicker throw, or throw this away from the safety and sort of protect your receiver. And they just ended up playing man a lot. And he's lucky CD didn't get concussed or anything like that. Thought it was a pretty good hit. Okay, which they end up doing. They take right here, you're going to go there, and then he is the underneath route, and you're just 2-on-1 on the safety. But when they play man-to-man and they have a 5-man rush, it's not as good of a play. And look, I thought Dak played really well. This is play 6 of the game. I want you to see here, he's looking off the safety this way, and it's hard to see the safety in this view, but throws a blow-up shot to CD, which he gets hit in the head, which not good. This view might show it a little bit better. I like how much width 86 got. Okay, and if anything, what we used to do on other teams versus man coverage on seam balls, you used to bend this in there. And instead of just trying to go up the seam, it almost became like a little rub route or like a little wrap route, whatever you want to call it. And just Dak showing trust right there, trying to fit it in. And quite honestly, don't want to do that to your number 1 receiver. I know they're trying to feed CD the ball, but not the best start. And this game was close. Like I said, the whole game, I thought the Panthers actually showed some life on defense. I don't think that the Cowboys played horribly. I thought that they were helped out a ton by penalties, and we'll show some of those later. All right, here you go. Motion into a slot formation on the run, 4 vertical, and what do you know? What do you know? Okay, you're going to have this seam ball. You're going to have this seam ball. Okay, it's just 4 verts. And I like that they're running these 4 verts because they're running it to, and he's choosing this side. Okay, why is he choosing this side on 4 verts? Well, when you get 2 tight ends and a running back, they sky it. So they point up to the sky. So this safety, or this corner, has deep third, and this little safety now has the flat. Okay, so he has the flat, he has the hook. They man it up on this side. So it's almost like man, even though it's single high zone and the safety's there. So really great call, great design by Mike McCarthy right here to get this, because now, okay, you put a lot of stress on this corner who is the deep third player. So he has this third of the field. Okay, so he has to overlap 2-on-1. So he has to play not only this seam, he has to play this out and up as well. Okay, and this is the reason why they bunched it up over here between these 3 guys, is to get this safety or this corner in a bind. And with this safety play on this left hash, I think it's a great decision by Dak, and an even better throw right there. You put it on him. You don't want to lead him any more than that. Touchdown Cowboys. But just a great play right there, because this angle route actually pulls this hook curl defender down. So a perfect cover 3 beater. And they're working the sky side on cover 3. This is the man side, and this is how different teams play cover 3. When it's a slot and there's 2 to this side because the back's on this side, they're just going to man it up. I think the safety should be more in the middle of the field away from this man side. But Dallas takes advantage of it on play 13 of the game for a strike by Dak. Really cool. This is the best view of it. So this signal right here, this is saying, hey, sky, 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 which means 1, 2, and as soon as he moves over, there's 3 over here. So let's pause it right there. Get over here. Okay, so they're skying it. Okay, so sky means they just zone it. Okay, it's just a pure cover 3. This safety, in my opinion, is wrong. He should be back more in the middle of the field, but they're running an angle route to hold this hook curl, and they're running this seam route and then a lazy Omaha and go outside to put this 2-on-1 on the corner. Dak does his job just like the first play I showed you, but he decided to work the boundary side, which really good job by him. Quick feet. You got to get this ball up and down. Okay, he's looking to the left. Okay, quick feet. Up and over this hook curl. Body shot. You know you're going to take a hit. Hold on. Touchdown Cowboys. Love it. Pretty cool. 7-0. All right, 2 tight ends up top. Slot formation down here, a little out motion. And this, to me, should have been caught. This was a really, really cool play design. Okay, you're taking CD, you're going out. CD gets off the ball late. You got to watch the inside receiver when you're doing this, what Miami Dolphins call this short out motion. He has the deep out route. You're going to have some type of flat route. And usually with Cooks, okay, Cooksy, that's what I call him. I've known him for a long time. Usually you're just running this through route. Well, I like the fact that they knew they were going to get too high. So if they got too high, instead of running this through route right here, okay, you were going to run this little arrow route where you come in, it's like a missile route, and you work off of leverage because this safety should not be any issue. So you're going to be working it off of this guy or this guy, and you're hoping to get some speed. Which right here, okay, they're running this like too high look. So you're running on a Mike linebacker, and this is actually a pretty good route. It's actually pretty good coverage, but a perfect ball. Cooks wish he had this one back. Dak knows exactly where he's going with the football. And I like the fact that Cooks comes back downhill. Okay, a lot of receivers are being taught, not being taught, but a lot of receivers just drift out this way. That is how, when you drift out horizontally, okay, you're going to get undercut, and it's going to be an interception. So I like how Cooks just slices a little bit off the route. Just need to make that catch next time. But I wanted to put this on there because this is a very difficult throw in the middle of the field. And this just shows the trust that Dak has in Brandon Cooks right now. So you get big time play action. You're cutting the field in half for Dak, which I like. You're saying, hey, throw the corner versus one. Okay. Throw this little missile route versus any type of shell. And you always have a flat route. So really good route right here by Cooks. Okay, he's vertical. Okay, I mean, this is what I thought too. Like when you have a pocket like this, it is really easy to play quarterback in the National Football League. Okay, when you don't have a pocket, when you have a muddy pocket, it's not. And this is like literally, it's hard to slow-mo, but it literally hits him right in the hands. And a pretty good play, pretty good job trying to defend it, but a dime. Okay, got to catch that, Cooksy. Got to catch that. Wasn't all great for Dallas, but they ended up winning. Okay, it took a slow start, got going at the end. All right, 2x2, short motion, little pump screen. Oh, perfect. Perfect play. All right, you see this a lot. Okay, they're trying to draw a lot of this coverage. You're faking the run. You're pumping to this right here, and you're just running a take 2 post. This is the most important guy on the field for this play because you're going to get 1-on-1 with Cooks and a nickel, okay? And all Cooks' route is, okay, right here, is he's going to stalk like he's blocking and just leak up the sideline. So this is really number 1 for Dak, and then CD coming on this little bubble route is number 2. So really good job by Dak, faking it, pumping, and being able to get it up and down to Cooks. Let's see it from this view. All right, look at this stalking right there. Really good job by Cooks. He's acting like he's blocking, so he's selling it. Okay, seeing it. Look, Dak's already pumped and ready to throw. and you just got to get this ball up and down before this corner sees you, who has vision on Dak. So this is a field throw, but it's very difficult to get up and down. Okay, as long as you're behind the second level defenders and this post does a good job running, he's still running. Okay, that's the coaching point on this. Then you have a really good play right here. Cooks right here. Just get out of bounds, man. Don't try to do that. Got Andy Dalton right there. What up, Andy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, this view right here. Another really good play design versus quarters look, because they ended up playing quarters to the passing strength a lot, and they were playing half field away. Okay, so right here, really good. Just a little fake, a little pump, just enough. And look what that pump does. I'll rewind it. Look what this pump does to these guys right here and this nickel out here. Watch Dak's subtle pump. You don't need a lot, young quarterbacks out there that are watching. Like right there. You get everyone moving right there. Everyone's eyes is on the quarterback in zone coverage. So this is teach tape, clinic tape on how to do it. Get it up and down. Over the hook curl, over the flat defender. Big time play. 7-0. Oh, and I put this on here like, guys, what are we doing? Okay, you're acting like we're running a reverse to Dak Prescott, and you don't get this guy blocked, and you're on the edge of field goal range or losing something that makes it a much more difficult field goal, and we run this. It probably looked good in practice, but when the outside defender goes inside and you can't log him and get around him, oh, when I saw this, I'm like, man, they're already now right on the edge of field goal range. I mean, they lost 12 yards on this play, and you don't ever imagine it, but why are we faking it to Dak? There's no way. I mean, come on. Just thought this had to be on there because it blew my mind when I saw it live. I'm like, what are they doing faking it to Dak? Okay, in 84, you're just going to get inside right there. You got to be able to log that. It might not be as bad of a play, but as soon as it's not, that's never a good sign when you're going backwards like that. Didn't like the cute play calling right there. All right, look, it's 10-3, and it's 1:52 left in the first half. So this was a tough game for these Cowboys. They got going a little bit here. All right, let's see it. Short motion, like this on the move motion right here. Moving in the pocket, something he does really, really well. Okay. And I like it right here. All right. It's the old NCAA route. Okay. You have a corner. You have this little whip route, and you're going to bring Cooks in motion. Okay. He's a shallow cross versus man. He's going to continue to run in zone. He can sit a yard or two outside the hash. You want to inside release this dagger route. Okay. And Dak does a really good job on a 3rd and long right here, buying some time, making some plays. Love the inside release by Gallup. And honestly, the Panthers right here have it covered. Okay, let me go back. Sorry. Honestly, right there, the Panthers have it covered. Why are you 40? Watch 40 right here. Why are you moving? Just stay there. You have someone for Cooks. He should set it down. If anything, Dak just take that, but he doesn't. He knows it's not open. Okay, buy some time in the pocket, and this is where Dak really comes alive. Okay, and this is where a lot of stuff is open in the middle of the field. These are a lot more difficult throws, but a good job by Dak buying time in the pocket to get to his 3rd read on this. Really, really like it. See from this view. Okay, a little short motion. 1, 2, 3. Okay, really good pocket movement, and he does a really good job right here, Dak does. He's never outside of his base. He's always ready to throw. Okay, he's looking there. Nope, not there. Steps up. Look when he's throwing this ball. Already throwing it. The timing that he throws this, you can tell they have a really good rapport right there, and just an excellent throw. Don't really need to jump right there, but Dak uses his feet in the pocket, and I think Dak's playing some of the best ball that he's played in his entire career. And I think it has a lot to do with Mike McCarthy in that play calling. All right, trips bunch formation to the left. See what we got. Silent count. A little bit of pressure. Great job by Tony Pollard picking this up. And this was 3rd down. Okay, so much extra. And I put this on there because not a lot's open. Okay, they're running a mesh route. Shallow, corner, flat. So Dak's reading 1 to 2 to 3. This play is awful versus this type of fire zone that they're running because you got drop DNs. Okay, so Dak says, hey, you know what? Just need to get into field goal range, 3rd and long. Let's get into field goal range. Panthers should be off the field right here, but just undisciplined. And the reason I wanted to show this is because Dak is talking his noise. We'll show it from this view. So they're pressuring here, but also wanted to show just number 20 right there, man, like bowing up. Like, that's not hard. He tries to get jumped over. He said, nope, not doing it. Boom. Love it. He's fighting. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. And like, what are we doing? Like, they're protecting the quarterback. So this was a penalty on this drive that kept the drive alive, like, so bad. And watch Dak taunting him. Get up. Yeah, you better not hit me like that. I'm Dak Prescott, baby. Quarterback of America's team. Just thought that was really cool. See that fire in Dak. Let's see it from this view too. Like, pass blocking, teach tape right here. Young running backs. This is how you do it. Okay. Really good base right there. Boom. Okay. For some reason, this guy tries to jump over, which I'm not exactly sure, but 20's ready for it. Boom. Boom. Love that. Okay. And just extracurricular. You don't need to be hitting them in the head like this. And they know it too. Like, everyone knows it. Oh, no. Come on. That's how you keep plays alive. All right. So same drive, 3rd and 16. Dallas, once again, I think this is the one where they get bailed out again. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, so CD's here. And 96 this time. Like, what are we doing? Okay, and, this tells me right here, it's just a little out route, a go. You can either run a corner, a dagger, or a post on this play, but it's a 5-yard in. 5-yard in, and you're just reading right there first. You're trying to get CD, you're trying to get a closer field goal. Should be 13-3, but nope. Right here. Extracurricular is keeping drives alive. There's no need for that. It's absurd. So many of these drives throughout the entire day that this happened on. They got bailed out on. Okay, so really good right here. And you can't do that right there. Like, that's ridiculous. It should be a fine, honestly. 9's pissed. I love it. All right, so now 3rd and 6. 2 penalties. Kept the drive going. Let's see what they got here, okay? They got cover 0. You know it. Everyone knows it. Dak says, hey, we saw it before. I'm going to bring my tight end down to block. So really good job pre-snap of Dak understanding. Okay, he's miking it there, which means he's sending the center there, which these 3 have these 3. So really good job by Dak understanding that they're pressuring. The only way that's going to beat that is if this safety who's covering the tight end adds. So Dak knows he's protected. Let's see what type of route concept they got going. And money. You want to drift and throw a corner route versus cover 0. This could not be any better teach tape for a quarterback. Okay, get to your cover 0 beater. Get yourself protected, drift a little bit left, throw this corner route, perfect teach tape, and they take advantage of 2 huge penalties. Okay, 2 huge penalties by the Panthers. And these Panthers are playing this catch technique. It's a different technique. So anything in the back part of the end zone, okay, is going to be really, really good for a touchdown. Dak finds it. Easy money. Like, probably the easiest touchdown that he's had in a long time. So really good job by Dak here. He's getting it protected. Love that. Okay, he's miking it there, young quarterbacks. Okay, so all that says is going to send the center that way. Center's going to be there, right guard there, right tackle there, left guard there, left tackle here. And then this is the biggest block. If you can hold up against a defensive end and against a defensive end as a tight end, you're going to play a long time in this league. Dak drifts perfectly, fires a shot, touchdown. All right, 17-10. Look, 17-10 in the 3rd quarter going on the 4th quarter. This was a lot closer than Dallas probably anticipated. All right, motioning over. CD, what do we got here? Nickel pressure. Perfect throw. Perfect throw. And I love this route concept. And it's a pure progression. All it is an option route by CD and a corner route. You mostly put corner routes over top these options routes. Cooks is like this little whirl and back in. So you're reading 1 to 2. You're reading low to high. Okay, they're pressuring this nickel here. But this corner gets a little bit busy into this option route. Dak sees it right there, takes his hand off it. Perfect throw, perfect catch. Love that. Motion over. Okay. Perfect throw, perfect catch. Heck of a game by Dak and the Cowboys. It wasn't easy for them to get going, but when they did, they're going to be unstoppable. And I think, in my opinion, Dak right now is playing the best football he's played really as a Cowboy. Really excited to watch this next few weeks unfold with him and the Dallas Cowboys.